My daughter texted me this day while I was out and about and asked me to review a video for her today. But before we get into that, man, you know what it is. Hebron Ben Bilal, man. It's back with these Backyard Chronicles again. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Hebron Ben Bilal is back with them Chronicles again, saying what you would love to say, but you're just too PC to say it. Okay. First and foremost, man, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, my YouTube channel, you see it right there. The Backyard Chronicles. Go down to the link in the description below. Or go to the page. Just subscribe, man. The Backyard Chronicles, man. Get those numbers up, man. I got 18 subscribers. Y'all get those things up, man. Every Hebrew should be on this, man, because we're going to kick it about everything. We're going to keep it real. We're going to talk about stuff. And if you got something you want me to kick it about, just like my daughter just asked me to kick it about this subject today, drop it down in the comments, man. Messenger me. Most of y'all on my messenger. Or just, hey, you can call me on Messenger and say, hey, brother, can you talk about this or this or this? And I'll put it on here, man, and we'll chop it up. But you know what it is, man. Go to the bell for notifications. Subscribe, like, all that stuff, man. Before we get into my daughter's video, man, I want to give my partner Mike Turner a shout out, man. Little Mike, man, that's my guy. Used to hang around with us when he was much younger, but Mike read the book. He went and picked up a copy of the Three Woes, man, and he read it, and he gave me this review. And I just wanted to read it to you guys, man, and just kind of piggyback on his sentiments. Man, your book was a real eye-opener into myself and the life I've been living. So much I want to say, but I just want to thank you for the honesty and real raw words that I'm telling you have changed my outlook on things. You got to remember, this guy knows me personally. He came up underneath us. You know what I'm saying? He knew about me in the street, and he's seen me. And I appreciate the review, Mike, and I appreciate your words. Man, if you haven't got a copy of the book yet, man, it's called The Three Woes. And this is the reason that I wrote the book, man. I kept it raw. I kept it real. I gave you all of me because somebody out there needs to understand while they're going through something that there are people who have suffered like they suffered and came out on the other side, that it's not the end of the world, that things are going to happen, man, in your life, and those things truly cultivate you and make you into a greater person in the end if you persevere. Every Hebrew man should have this book, man, because it shows the true redemptive nature of Yahweh, man, and it shows it through and through on every page. Go and pick up a copy of the book, man, and take it to your synagogue, your temple, wherever you go worship, man, and spread that book around, man. Get the word out about it, man, and go get a copy. And I'm not going to stop plugging it until each and every one of y'all go on the messenger and say, show me your copy, period. But anyway, man, let's get to my daughter, man. This is my daughter. This is my baby right here. My daughter, Kayla, she messaged me this morning because she follows and she listens to the Backyard Chronicles. And she asked me to watch a video today, man, and so I went and watched the video, and then when I came home from ripping and running, I sat down and did a little bit of a deep dive into the cat that she sent me to watch. Oh, man. And without further ado, man, let's get to this, man. The guy's name is Richard Hernandez. His name is Richard Hernandez. That's Richard there with his child. And that's Richard on the other side. Richard has officially become a transgender dragon. You heard me right. He is a transgender dragon. Now, I'm going to leave you a link that you can go and you ride that got an 11-minute video on him. And some of you might have already heard about this guy, but this is new to me. My daughter just showed it to me, so I kind of did some research. And he's a transgender dragon. This is what he looks like, man. So first off, the first thing I want to say is you women do not recoil. Don't back away from that screen. You look at him and you take it all in. Because it's because of you, all of y'all, that we got this going on. If you were one of those who was running around campaigning, helping those European homosexuals push that Trojan horse up into Washington and getting them to vote on gay rights, see, this is how they slid it in. They slid it in as just gay union. See, we want the same rights to marry. That's all we want. We just want the same rights to marry. And then it just kept broadening and broadening and broadening and broadening. Because when you push that Trojan, when you help them, you did help them push that Trojan horse in. When that Pandora, the top of that Pandora's box popped off, I keep telling y'all about that Pandora's box. Yeah, it's all crawling out now. So if you look away from them, if you recoil, that means that you are a transgender slash dragon phobic. So you're a transgender dragon phobe. This is what y'all did, man. I love it, man. This is what y'all have created. See, a lot of y'all say, no, we didn't do that. But see, whether you directly or indirectly did it. So you directly did it, but I'll just give you the indirect. You directly did it because you helped push this agenda. But they had so much more in store with that agenda. See, you can't control what comes out of Pandora's box, and I keep telling you that. This is just the beginning. The man said he's a transgender dragon. If you watch the 11-minute clip, the dude first says that he's a transgender, but he also feels like he was basically born a dragon. But he has to live here amongst humans. Watch the clip. The dude is crazy. See, he was already gay and transgender. Then he got raped by some dudes. I can't understand. But he got raped by some dudes. He was already gay. He was already a gay transgender. He gets raped by some dudes, and he feels so violated that now he turned himself into that because he said he doesn't want anyone to. That he wants people to shun him and be repulsed by him. But in one breath, like I say at the beginning, he's gonna tell you that he feels like he's a transgender who feels like he's a dragon and all this. Then he goes on to say that he did it because he got raped. Then he goes on to say that he did it because his sons like dragons. The dude is crazy. That's just the bottom line. See, this is why I've been asked a question before. What would I do if I got rich? I would get the hell from away from around here. Because this is what you're dealing with. Because of you women who pushed this agenda. Because see, y'all have no long-term thought. You don't think about things long-term. What is the end going to be? So you can't stop this. This is never going to stop. Now what's coming next? They're coming to get your kids. And I'm going to show you something before we get off here. Now, I would get out of here. Because this is insane. And see, y'all want this feel-good society, but you got to understand, it just doesn't stop with you feeling good. Whatever goes, whatever the heart can come up with, whatever the mind can come up with, whatever perverse, sick, deviant thing that a person can come up with, you got to accept it. You want people to accept you because this is now an acceptance thing. Yeah, you have to be accepted. You got to accept everything. You have to be PC. You have to be tolerant. So if you don't tolerate this and accept this, that means you're a transgender slash dragon phobic. No matter how stupid it sounds, these people are crazy and sick, man. But y'all keep jumping right behind them, pushing their agendas, and this is what you're coming to. But see, this is why I love Torah so much. This is why I love Torah so much, man. And this is why I am so grateful and blessed that when I was incarcerated, Yahweh opened my eyes to Torah because I started seeing this stuff for what it is. It's sin, it's wickedness, it's debauchery. See, Torah gives us structure. See, there's nothing in Torah that says that you can't be a transgender dragon. But this is the thing, it would have never made it to that. Because as soon as he would have popped his head up out the sand talking about he's a transgender, we'd have knocked it right back in that sand horn. Yeah. See, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not saying, hey, somebody go find him and kill him, because that's not our job as Hebrews. Our job as Hebrews is to govern our people, our communities with the Torah, with the rules and regulations that go on in there. That's why we ain't got to worry about nothing like that. We ain't got to worry about one of the brothers waking up one day saying he's a transgender dragon, because he's got his own correctly. See, In this society, nobody has fear of getting a Grady Kango. If you don't know what a Grady Kango is, if you ain't from down here in Georgia, you probably don't know what a Grady Kango is. A Grady Kango is one of them head wraps. You know when you get blunt force trauma upside your head and you got to get your head wrapped. That's a Grady Kango. And that's what a few of y'all need, man, because this is crazy. Look at this is debauchery, but that's why I love Torah. That's why I would love to be in a place away from here where we can truly observe. See, it's not our job to run out and try to force these people to stop doing it. No, that's not our job. Our job is to govern those who are inside of Israel or our body and say that they are observant. They will be held accountable. But see, we don't have I just always try to enlighten and bring brothers to a point of enlightenment of what's going on around us and what we have to be on constant guard and awareness of. And this is it. My daughter wanted my take on it. Hey, baby, listen, this is insanity at its highest level. And I speak to you women and tell you, man, until you get back to being who you are supposed to be, and see, what needs to really happen, and tomorrow I got some hot fire for you, man, from this sister. What needs to happen is it needs to be broken all the way back down to its rudimentary elements. Every last one of you should have to be in the kitchen with a pan, barefooted and pregnant, until you learn how to act, until you get some act right about you, because this is what you are condoning. This is what you're creating, because you're out of control. The one thing I love about the whole garden, Adam and Eve situation scenario, and I know I'm rattling on a little bit, man, but I've been thinking about this all day. The whole Adam and Eve thing is that the serpent never went to Adam and asked him anything about going over there and bothering that tree. Who'd he go to? See, this is why they went and got y'all women to help push the agenda, because they knew us men was going to say, man, if you don't get the hell from around us with that. The serpent went and got Eve. This is why they come to y'all. Because see, y'all already bucking and defiant, and now you want to just be a part of something. You're just pushing it and pushing it. As soon as you push that Trojan horse through, they dispatch y'all. Go on back over there to the hood. And this is what they do. But this is what you get. You took that top off of that Pandora's box. This is coming out. Other stuff is coming out. And guess what else you let out? By the way, let me say this to you Christians who's watching this. If just so happened one of y'all get your hands on it, please don't judge this dude. Please don't judge him. Don't judge him, because y'all ain't supposed to judge anyway. Number one, and then y'all standing up there with gay choir directors and band members and gay priests and gay this and gay that, and you not even correcting that, but you had a audacity to point at something else and say, look at that. Nah, clean up your own house. This is going on right in your house. Eddie Long, yeah. So this is the link that you can go to if you want to watch the whole video, the entire video. This dude, man, he didn't. This is what it is. But on your way from church Sunday, if you get the time, go to your local library, man, and take a look at all this. Yeah, they got the drag queens. I'm sure y'all heard about it. They got the drag queens and they're reading books. They got story time to the kids. Now this drag queen here, he didn't went so far as he is exposing himself. But see, this is the thing. Y'all gonna keep supporting it and keep supporting it. And guess what? They are getting more and more flamboyant and out there with it. They showing you their true agenda. This cat up here flashing these kids. You know what he wants. He don't want no man. He want them kids. And they are trying to desensitize so that they can go to what they really want. This is why they doing this. It's agenda based, man. This is what they got going on. And I hope you brothers and sisters that's not in the Israelite communities, open your eyes to this, man. Because while y'all out there putting kids, little boys in dresses and all that stuff, they're desensitizing you. They keep trying you. They keep trying. This is just like being in prison. Dudes keep trying you and keep trying until you nip it in the bud. But they're going to keep trying you and keep trying and keep trying you until they find out how far you're willing to go. Just like this. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. So now watch, trust me, this is desensitization. Because now you're taking your kids to the library, letting them watch the drag queens, have a little read time story to your kids, and you're receptive to it. So now you got the drag queens showing a junk to the kids. And I guarantee you, that say if they don't let that drag queen go back up in there and read that book again, and y'all all don't come, he gonna call you homophobic, you transphobic. Man, listen, they'll close that library down in 2 days. They're gonna let him keep coming back because you all have gave him the power. This is what you got. I'm not calling for violence on them. I'm not none of that because in our communities, we don't practice that. And we don't accept people who going you're not coming in our communities with that, man. Going back that way. We ain't with that. Not at all. But see, y'all open the door for this. Y'all open the door for the transgender dragon. That's what the man said he was. Anyway, man. This where y'all at, man. This where y'all at, man. Anyway, man. Y'all know what it is, man. He Ron Ben Bilal, man. And like I say, after y'all get out of church Sunday, swing by your local library, man. Go and get your dose of that. Shoot, your pastor might well be up there like that. I mean, come on, man. They getting busted and caught every day. Anyway, man, I digress, man. He Rob Bilal, man. You know what it is, the Backyard Chronicle. If you ain't subscribed, man, this is what we do, man. I got some more stuff for you tomorrow, man. I got something good for you, so just be ready. Got a real good subject, and it's going to ruffle a lot of feathers more than this. Anyway, man, he Rob Bilal. Let me cut this short, man. Love y'all, man. Bring wisdom to the wise, man. And if you don't know how to think, I have just given you an opinion, man. Like and subscribe, pass it around, and get the book, man. Love y'all and have a blessed Shabbat.